Hey Dan, hopefully I can get this to you. Hi Murphy. Hi to your daughter as well. She's a nice girl. I really like her hairdo. No, the last one I saw was in the video was really cool. Anyways, this is my Bowie knife. I actually bought this. I bought another one that was really cheap, and the blade was not mirror polish. It said it was. It said it was razor sharp. It wasn't. I had to sharpen it. It's not D2 steel at all. It's like OS, OS 6 or OS 7, or I can't remember what the name of the stuff is, but it's a cheaper blade. I mean, it's okay, but it's not anything like what this is. Now, this is from Down Under Knives. It's called the Outback. It is a complete replica of the Crocodile Dundee knife in the movie. It is 16 inches long, 5-inch handle, 11-inch blade. It comes with an actual cowhide leather sheath. The sheath is very tough. It's very thick. And what I like is, if you look up here, see this? It's wrapped. I'll show you the other sheath that I got. The other one, which is a normal, they just stitched it, put some leather in. I mean, this thing, this is what it looks like. I mean, it's not a bad blade, but it's crooked. I mean, when you stick it out and you see, it's not straight. It's an inch longer than the other one, actually, but the same handle and stuff like that. But I don't know what the tang looks like. It's got no brand on the blade at all. Doesn't say anything about it. I mean, this will work, but it's just not the same. When you want a knife and you're spending money on a knife like this, you want it to be straight. And this one cuts that side up, about an eighth of an inch, maybe a little bit longer over to this side. I don't know why. This is actually flat, and like I said, it's okay, but it's crooked. I don't know why they would do that on a knife. I mean, it's crooked from here going out, so I don't know. But like I said, this sheath is your basic timber rattler sheath, which they sell them for those knives for $20 with this type of sheath. It's flimsy. They put this on the wrong side, so I don't know why knife makers do that with sheaths, because that's where you're going to cut it. It should be on the other side. But anyways, that's the cheap one. This is the one from Australia. This is very expensive. I just finally said the hell with it. I'm going to get it because I've wanted this knife for like 10 years. Comes with a nice sharpening rod. It has, as they put it, real bone accents. I don't know what kind of bone it is, but like I said, if you can see, everything on this sheath is wrapped in leather, strands of leather all the way around. And when you take this off, same type of thing, snap, comes off. But this one doesn't bend. Very little. It's a very thick cowhide. It's very nice. I love this. It's got this extra piece here to add to the belt loop on it. Very strong, very nice. And this now is a mirrored finish. I have not seen a scratch on this. It is an 11-inch blade. You got your brass pieces here and here, and if you look, it's stacked leather, and then ebony, and 2 brass pieces in there just to make it look nice. When it came, this thing was razor sharp, and it still is. I haven't had to do crap to this blade other than I took the steel and ran it real lightly along the blade after I chopped some wood with it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a 1/4 inch thick, whereas the other one is not. I know I went online and checked out their handle, or their, tang, is 1 inch wide. It's as wide as this, and it goes all the way down to here. Then they just put a little piece on there that screwed, so this would screw on, and that's all cinched up tight. I've only seen one person break this knife, and the only thing that broke on it was this little piece down here broke off. The rest of the handle of the knife was fine. But they were also from Australia, and they were chopping some very, very, very hardwood. And they kept doing, I mean, we're talking, this guy hacked into stuff for like 6 months with this thing, and he finally snapped that off. But that might have been just a flaw in that particular knife. As you can see, this has got the logo on it, down under knives, out back. The weight is beautiful. This is just a beautiful, big knife, razor sharp. It doesn't, I mean, like I said, I was chopping with it. It didn't dull at all. It still shaves, no problem at all parts of the blade from tip to bottom. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is what I wanted to show you. This is the knife that I got, and I mean, as you can see, it's a big knife, so it chops beautiful, slices beautiful. You can smack somebody in the head with it if you needed to, but this is like my self-defense knife now. I would take this, and I would take a smaller Mora, into the woods anytime. I don't think I'd use this on a fire steel, simply because I don't want it to mar the shiny, beautiful blade. I mean, it's just so pretty. So, it's not it's a convex grind on it, so, but it's still, I mean, it's unbelievably sharp. And I've never had a knife like this be this sharp and stay this sharp. It's supposed to be 440E, double heat treated, so that this part of the blade is springy. This part's super hard. The actual blade is super hard. If you want to check out, they do have a commercial for this on YouTube. It's an old commercial, but you type in Crocodile Dundee knife review, and when you scroll through all the little pictures of the videos, you're looking for just a guy in a black vest, and he's chopping rope with this on a block of wood. That's their commercial for this, and they show it go through all sorts of different things. They actually had a guy stand on the knife on a block. So this was on the block, this was off the block, and another guy stood on this. 167 pounds, didn't do anything to the knife, to this at all, the tang at all. It cut through a 2-inch manila rope, one slice, bam. They show it chopping through several different types of wood. They do a tip thing where they punch this into the wood, into the block, and then they pulled it down to make sure the tip was strong enough, and it did nothing to the tip at all. It stayed straight, and it popped out, and a little chunk of wood comes out with it. But I suggest, if you want to check out the video on that, it's really cool. So do that if you can. And hey, you and Marfie, stay cool. I'm going to get this uploaded, and I hope you like it. It's it's a dream knife that I've wanted for a long time, just because I'm a Crocodile Dundee fan, and I thought it was really cool to have that knife. And now that I've got it, it's like, wow, it's just incredible. It's beautiful. It chops, it slices, it cuts. Feather sticks really fine shavings. It's just all around. It's a big knife, but hey, sometimes you want a big knife around. Like I said, for home protection, I'll carry that around here anytime. Anyway, I mean, it's just, I could cut off catfish heads when I catch catfish, or cut up a carp with it. I could, butcher a deer with it. It just, chop through some brush with it, no problem at all. And it comes out resilient. It's very strong. It doesn't I mean, I've had other knives I've used and chopped wood, and all of a sudden they come back scratched, and I'm like, what the heck? Wood scratched it? I'm like, what? You know, cheap stuff here and there. Anyways, that's the video, and take care, and I'll talk to you later.